and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. This is for Cancer Suns and those with strong or significant Cancerian placements in their charts, okay? For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, please be aware I have no filter. I do not sugarcoat my messages. I'm a Sag. Okay? I am very aware of the fact that everything and anything can come out of my mouth. I'm a very raw and real reader. So if that is not your thing, you got kids around, or you don't appreciate those kinds of messages, I'm always very respectful of that. I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, Cancer, we will be getting into your energies, your insights for September. All right. Spirit, please. What is going on with Cancer? Cancerian energies for September. I'm using my Wild Unknown Tarot, and I'm going to be using my White Light Oracle. I was guided to it earlier in a reading, and it is pulling me for yours. So, Sagittarius, I think. I pulled out the White Light Oracle. I've been using Sacred Rebels for everybody. The White Wolf. There's something about the White Wolf that has a message for you. So, Cancer, here we go. Spirit, please. What's going on in September for Cancer? Cancerian energies. What is going on? What is going on? With Cancer for September. Well, we've got the Hanged Man with the Ten of Cups. We've got Justice, the Moon, and the Sun. All the main cards are major arcana. And we've got a face down card with the Sun. We've got the Eight of Wands on the bottom and the Six of Coins on top. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What can't you see? The Daughter of Pentacles. You don't see just how much your light gives you opportunity. Okay. Eight of Wands on bottom. The underlying energy is you've been getting pings about how you're sabotaging yourself. We got the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords under that, with the Eight of Swords under that. Jesus. And the Four of Wands under that. Ace of Pentacles under that. Cancer, if you're living in a special kind of nightmare unique to you, okay? If you're living in a special kind of nightmare unique to you, if you're sabotaging yourself somewhere, something you have nightmares about, that you're mentally trapped in, that's what's being addressed. You're getting pings about it. Spirit's talking to you about it. There's some kind of shit going on underneath. It could be you in this energy, or the fact that you are dealing with someone in this energy, and Spirit's like, see them for what they are, a fucking nightmare. See them for what they are, a fucking nightmare. And we've got the Six of Coins on top, with the Daughter of Swords and the Tower. You've been in an equal energy exchange with someone, giving and receiving, okay? Unconditionally giving and receiving with someone. And I think the communications between you are or have been very surface or superficial as of late. I don't think they have anything to do with this nightmare. But you're not, this is the mirror. If you're not connecting deeply with someone who is an equal exchange of energy with you, who is light for you, in the mirror, you are not going deep within yourself to understand the nightmare or the anxiety or the self-sabotage for what it is, okay? Likewise, if it's the other way around, right? If you're dealing with someone else who is not getting deep with you, who's very surface and superficial, they're having a hard time addressing their own inner shit. They're having a hard time facing it and healing their own self-sabotage, right? Now, the Hanged Man with the Ten of Cups. Heart over head decisions lead to bliss. You've got to listen to your heart, your gut. And I'm not talking about pity. I am not talking about pity, sympathy. Well, what if, blah, blah, blah. We're best case scenario, but you don't really feel it. Because to be fair, this Hanged Man is a fucking bat. They're a creature of the night. They're a creature of the dark night. They don't see like you see. They use vibrations to communicate. Their vibration is what communicates. Dark is attracted to dark. If someone dark or vampiric in any way is popping up in your reality, it's because there's an aspect within yourself that is dark and vampiric, and they are popping up to bring it to the surface. To connect with it so that you can see it, feel it, and become aware of it because you buried it. You've been staying on the surface, right? Like attracts like. This person would not be in your reality or showing up unless there was something in you for them to connect to that was equally as dark and vampiric to yourself. Okay? You've got to make heart, gut feeling over head decisions. This is not about what you're supposed to do. This is not about what you're expected to do. This is not about what you're obligated to do. This is about what the fuck you have to do in your soul if you want bliss. If you want all of the pretty lights connecting everything to you that matters, you've got to face your fucking demons. Or you ain't gonna get rid of the vampire. Okay? Justice needs to be served. We have all major arcana here, okay? This is some major milestone month shit. It does not get any more major milestone than this. You've got to bring justice to the night. You and your divine counterpart, the trees of light in this dark night, got to stand fucking tall. You got to let your light shine so that it can create opportunities. Your light, your intuition, your heart overhead decisions. I love this. I love them too much to let it interfere anything from them. I don't want any interference from them. I love this or them too much to let them interfere with their well-being. I love them too much to let that bullshit interfere with their well-being. I have to make a heart over head decision. I don't give a fuck what's expected of me. I don't give a fuck what my obligations are. I don't give a fuck about what I'm supposed to do. Because I'm not going to let that shit hurt who I love. Right? Heart over head decisions. The heart is completely irrational and illogical. It never makes any fucking sense to the reality, but it's fucking necessary. It's necessary to the reality. The heart gets you the bliss in the reality. You can have a heartless reality, which is just that, or a heart-filled reality, which is just that. Justice needs to be fucking served, especially if you are literally dealing with a legal issue. Especially if you are dealing with a legal issue or legal obligations. The Moon card, you got to face the shadows of your past. You got to face the illusion. The illusion is if you think that shit matters. Or the vampire person matters. That's the illusion. They don't fucking matter. Stop thinking they matter. They don't. They matter to whoever wants them to matter. They matter to you if you want them to matter. Otherwise, they don't fucking matter. They don't have to matter to you. They don't have to matter to them. They don't have to matter to that person, this person, or the next person. Whoever this person is needs to matter to themselves. They need to matter to them, just like you need to matter to you, and who you love needs to matter to you. That's their mirror. They don't fucking matter. Those who would suck your energy dry or bring harm or disturbance to the people that you love don't need your consideration. The legal systems can work that shit out if it goes that route. You got to face the things in your past and the fact that the past doesn't matter. The illusions don't matter. The wounds that you've caused or will cause are only as big as you inflict them to be. You got to let your light shine. It's like that song, whoa, darling, let your light shine down. Because that's what creates opportunity. That creates the rainbow bridge. Through, out, above, over the darkness. Your light gets you out. Your ability to nurture to an extreme level. Cancer's light is nurturance. Cancer's light is nurturance. You need to be able to nurture yourself and the ones you love at extreme levels. Because it's your love and your nurturance that tells the vampire bullshit to go fuck itself and never come back. Because they don't fucking matter in your life. They can matter in someone else's life. Sure, great. Not in yours. You have to be able to love and nurture to an extreme level. Your emotions are your light. Your heart over head decisions is your spiritual comfort fuck yeah zone. Where's your claws, Cancer? Bring that shit the fuck out. You got them. Universe, God, source, creator gave you fucking claws for a reason. Cut that shit out. With roaring emotion. Don't give a fuck because you love who you fucking love and you will protect them with that love to the fucking end. Period. Period. There is no obligation expected to, supposed to bullshit that would keep you from loving anybody the way they're supposed to be loved. There ain't nothing in this world that would stop a fucking Cancer from the people they love being loved the way they deserve to be loved by everybody. Trust me, I'm a Cancer moon. You fucking hurt the people I love. Oh, God help you. God help you. Those claws, you were given those claws for a reason. Some people need to be cut the fuck off and out. Period. Cancer, cardinal sign, takes the fucking lead. They are a leader. They fucking choose. Cancer fucking chooses who suffers and who doesn't, and who gets loved the way they're meant to be loved and who doesn't. Cancer calls the shots. Calls the shots. That's what cardinal signs do. They're shot callers. You got to take initiative and you got to take the lead because someone deserves to be fucking loved better. You or the people you love or both. And whoever isn't loving you or them the way y'all deserve to be loved needs to fucking go. They need to fucking go. Let them go. It ain't your fucking job to love them and consider them. They need to do that for themselves. They need to figure that shit out on their fucking own. Not your job. Everything else will balance and work itself out in time. Even if it has to go to court, that's what it's there for. Trust me. You decide. Let's give an example. Let's give an example. Take it how it resonates for you because it could have nothing to do with the example, but you're going to understand what I'm saying, right? The gist of it. Let's just say you got kids with somebody. And they are the fucking devil. They don't give a fuck about you, and they don't give a fuck about their kids. But you've got a custody arrangement. And they're not going to pay child support if they don't see their kids, blah, blah, blah. But when they see their kids, they treat them like shit. And they treat you like shit. The logical thing would be to make sure the money keeps coming in to take care of your kids, and it is their parent. They have to see their parent. But everything in you is like they are the fucking devil, and I don't give a shit anymore, right? Because they're hurting your kids. They're mistreating your kids. They're abusing or harming your kids. Physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, fucking with your kids. Right? Let's take this analogy. If you said, you're not going to see your fucking kids, you're not going to talk to your kids because you hurt your fucking kids, and I love them too much to let you fucking hurt them, I don't give a fuck if you stop paying child support. I don't give a fuck. You want to see your kids? You could take me to court. And I promise you, they won't fucking bother you. they can go to court and have the child support canceled. Tell them they can go to court and have that shit canceled. You don't fucking want it. Because if getting that money means you abusing and hurting your children, you can do without. You can, and you will. You know what I mean? What's actually standing in your way, Cancer? What excuse do you have not to nurture to an extreme? Take me to fucking court. Go ahead, because I got this to tell the judge, and that to tell the judge, and that to tell the judge. Handle it. Let your emotions in their best light call the shots. That is the beauty of your sign. Ain't nothing gonna hurt me and mine. Nothing. Nothing. And no one is gonna hurt me and mine. You don't fucking matter to me. And you sure as shit, I'm not gonna impress on them that you have to matter to them either. You treat them like shit. Let the vampire go. Call the shots. Let everything else figure it out. Let everything else work itself out. If they don't fucking go to court to end their child support and you get to reap that check and you don't have to let your fucking kids be forced to deal with that shit and you don't either? Where's the fucking downfall to that? Where's the downside to that? Think about it. You want to fucking move? Nothing. What's stopping you? What? Obligations are supposed to's or expectancies. What? Cancer feels and does what the fuck they gotta do to nurture to an extreme. That's your light. Shine in it. Shine in it. Let's pull some guidance. Spirit, what card above all others would you give Cancer with this reading? What card above all others would you give Cancer with this reading for September? Ains of 4. It's the same fucking card that came out for Sag. The same card. Ains of 4. This is the white wolf bringing you messages. If you ever heard the story about the wolf, right? The Indian myth, legend, story. There's the light wolf and the dark wolf, and one is fear and one is love, and it depends which one grows stronger, and it's all on who you feed. Are you going to feed your fear and your logic over heart bullshit, so the supposed to's and the obligations and expectancies, the fear over your heart? The wolf that is light is love. Feed love. Let that grow stronger, and the fears will fucking wither away. Ains of 4. I did a whole message entitled Ains of 4 with this card. It is in the playlist, Cards and Divine Timing, if you are inclined to listen. Ains of 4. Card number 22. That is a master builder number. Co-creating with spirit, your light, right? A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, success and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. In the mysticism of the Kabbalah, Ein Sof is the first and truest light. It emerges from the absolute, which is pure emptiness beyond all characteristics, phenomena, and form. The capacity to create something from apparently nothing is one of the definitions of magic. Ein Sof is the universe pulling rabbits out of hats on a cosmic scale, because the spiritual light emerges from the spaciousness of infinite potentiality. It is imbued with endless creativity, resourcefulness, and spontaneous responsiveness. Whatever is needed is made manifest, provided the receptive heart willing to receive that will benefit all beings. Receptivity, the willingness to receive, is the key to unlocking this white light magic of the spirit. When we are open to it, surrendered to its wisdom, and willing to place that wisdom above our own opinions, we are capable of receiving and benefiting from it. If we are trying to dictate its course, to contrive and control it to meet our needs as we think they should be met, then we are not being receptive. The path of control and dominance is regressive. It is not sacred magic, and it is not of the spirit. Ein Sof illuminates the ways of sacred soul magic that create healing and deep fulfillment. It recognizes there is a problem, yet does not dwell on it, nor evoke toxic mind games of blame and shame. It focuses on solutions. Underneath fancy words, outlandish claims, and complex doctrines, the light of spirit is recognized by its effect. Genuine spiritual connection helps us outgrow our problems. Ego will tell you a situation is too complicated or someone else is to blame, or if you could just change this one thing, healing could happen. But when you are in ego, you are not spiritually effective. You will be locked in suffering and confusion for it. As a human being, you are able to use your free will as you choose. You can focus on the negative and distance yourself from the light. Refuse to trust and insist you always know best. You can choose to feel unappreciated, betrayed, or afraid when life does the unpredictable. Spirit will love you and seek to help you even when you use your free will in such a way. At any time, you can choose to say, enough of that misery, and open your heart to connect with the higher creative and healing intelligence of the light. No matter how much our wounded minds or broken hearts may believe a situation cannot be healed, Ein Sof is always there. It reminds us that, whether we can see it or not, there is a spiritual path through all troubles. That path can be so beautiful, we will become profoundly grateful for the struggle which caused us to grow, even if we never wish to repeat the experience. Acknowledgement is the beginning of the healing. If something isn't quite right, be kind and wise enough for yourself to admit it. Then seek out the genuine light within yourself, which will evoke peace in your heart. Have the courage to trust, to let go of approaches that will not lead you anywhere worth going. As you open yourself to what is, even the unexpectedly difficult twists of fate, you will become ever closer to the radiant grace and luminosity which is reassuring you, healing you, guiding you, and loving you. There is always a solution, and your light that is natural to you is the answer. Nurture to extremes. Love who you love and protect to extremes. That's what your Cancerian light is for. Damn if your peace or those you love, their peace would be disturbed. Damn if it gets disturbed. Love to extreme levels. Trust the rest. You just created light in darkness. You just opened a door where there seemingly wasn't one for the longest time. You created a door where there was none. That's what your light does. You can feel like shit, or you can fucking shine. That choice is yours. Of your own free will, that choice is yours. So I hope that helps, Cancer. I do hope that helps. Till next time, guys, this is Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Remember, always love each other and love yourselves. Bye, everybody.